Hey, hi, good morning, everybody. Mary Marino here, certified life and leadership coach, dedicated to helping women manage change and navigate life's transitions. And coming to you today on Friday, March 20th. This is episode number 23, When the Bough Bends. And holy shit, this has been one hell of a time, hasn't it? And it's been extraordinary times. So I have been sequestered and isolated and keeping my social distance. Obviously, my husband and I are hunkering down, and this situation has impacted him and I in a very personal way now because we were both laid off from work. So it's been quite a week, and I have been going through the change process myself this week. So I've been laying a little bit low. So if you recall, and if you've been following me, I talked about the change process and what it looks like, change and transition. So there's three stages to it, right? So there's the ending, which I very unfortunately had to come to terms with, the ending of my job. And then there's the neutral zone, right, where there's all of this, you accept this change, this ending, and you kind of hunker in, and you're in this neutral zone where you don't quite know what you're doing, and it's can be a little unsettling, and you don't have a lot of control, or you feel like you don't have a lot of control. And then there's the new beginning, which is the third stage, where you're out and you've accepted it and you've come through, and now you're ready to take a step forward. So that's kind of where I am, ready to take a step forward, re-strategizing, and that's kind of what I've been doing this week. And next week I'll certainly be back in full regalia, and probably even more so. So that's kind of my situation. And then you telescope this out into what's going on in the world, right? And this whole change process, and how it really is affecting us, and where we are in it. Right, so we're all feeling it. That this is the word unprecedented has been used so much. It's unprecedented the amount of times the word unprecedented has been said this week. I like to think that it's an extraordinary time in our lives, where the entire globe, there's not one person in this world who has not been affected by this virus now, and this situation. And it's extraordinary in that, as difficult as it is, there's been so much creativity and so much unique things that are going on, and this reconnection with people on a very basic level. So even though we're isolated, we are home with our families, and trying to work from home with kids running around, under your feet, and your husband in the other room trying to get his work done, and the dogs and the cats and whatnot. And it's this transparency, that's out there. It's beautiful, and it's very rare and extraordinary is the word, to see. I mean, I was walking the other day on Tuesday, and so all these people outside in their front lawns, playing with their kids. Father playing catch with his son. It was 2:00 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. When do you get to see that? So I certainly haven't been there to see that, and I can imagine that the father is not home on a Tuesday afternoon playing catch with his son on a normal day. So there are very unique opportunities that this situation has brought about. And the other thing I really want to talk about is the anxiety and the fear in this neutral zone really comes out of the fact that there's a lot of things outside of our control that we think we can control, but we cannot. So these are the things to let go of, because there's nothing we can do about it. So how others follow the rules of social distancing. If they follow, you can't control that. The actions of others you can't control. Predicting what will happen, obviously we can't do that. We don't know. Other people's motives, again, we can't control. The how long this will last, right? We don't know. There's a lot of speculation out there, but we really don't know. So we can't control it. You can't worry about it. It's not about control. How others react, right? That's another thing we cannot control. How much toilet paper there is in the supermarket. Oh my God. That's been the point of discussion. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, you can't control it, right? Hopefully you have some. But the things that you can control, and these are the things you can focus on, are your positive attitude, how you will follow the CDC recommendations, your own social distancing, finding fun things to do at home with your family, limiting social media, right? That's a huge thing. Your kindness and grace. Turning off the news. That's a big one. We can sit there and just be mired down in all of this news, which is on a 15-minute loop anyway. So you're just seeing the same thing over and over all day long. And by the time, the fourth or fifth loop comes, your anxiety level has been raised. Shut it down. You know where to find the news when you get it. I watch it in the morning to see if there's been any overnight developments. And then I don't watch the news at all during the day. And I turn it on like at 6 o'clock. And I catch the 6 o'clock news just to see what's going on and what developments have happened. If there's any breaking news during the day, I'll catch it in the evening. Or if it's that urgent, I'm sure my friends would tell me about it. The other big thing to do is stay connected. So, we're socially isolating ourselves and social distancing ourselves, but that doesn't mean we are disconnecting and disengaging from each other. Really important, especially as we're working from home now. I have worked from home in the past. I know it can be very isolating and very lonely, and you miss your coworkers. You miss that exchange with your coworkers. So Simon Sinek actually had a post on LinkedIn that I thought was so simple and yet so brilliant. You miss that social engagement with your friends, your coworkers at work, in the break room, at the, sitting next to you in your space. He suggests you huddle every Monday morning. You just have a huddle. You get on Zoom. I know everybody's doing Zoom meetings now, or whatever platform you're using to meet with your team, but just get on Zoom, and it's not a working meeting. It's just a check-in. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? How was your weekend? Your social engagement that you would normally have in the office, you can have virtually. And it really just keeps you connected and keeps the personal relationships going, which is so important, which is why a lot of us love to work, right? Because we love the people that we work with. I thought this was a great idea. And then very simply, pick up the phone. If you are texting and chatting in chat rooms and all that stuff, or you're emailing, people don't respond, don't assume that they're not working or they're goofing off or whatever it is. Pick up the phone. Find out what's going on. Even my kids and my family and my friends, we text, but I pick up the phone because I want to hear their voice. I want to hear that they're okay. I really, and I want them to hear my voice, right? This is the interpersonal relationships that we've had, that we've gotten away from that, right? Text. Oh, phone call is way too intrusive. I don't know when that happened, but really hearing someone's voice is so critical, especially now when we're socially isolating ourselves from each other, and we are trying to keep ourselves grounded, keep those relationships grounded, and keep those that are important in your life, keep them, hear their voices and keep them close. So I just want to let you know, excuse me, I am here for you. I am offering complimentary micro coaching sessions for anybody who feels the need to reach out. If you're feeling particularly anxious, frightened, it's totally normal. We're all there and we've all had our moments. You don't have to go through them alone. I am here. Very simply, go to my website, marymarinocoaching.com. You can go to my Work With Me page, fill out the form. It's very simple. I'll be in touch with you very quickly, and we can hop on a call and we can have a short conversation. And, you know, and no strings attached, obviously. This is my way of giving back and being here for you. So just wanted to pop in today. This is kind of a little official Friday morning show. I didn't know where it was going to go. Again, I've been kind of in a little bit of a tailspin this week, but coming back strong. And you know, the other thing, when you're home all the time now with your family, your spouse, relationships can also feel a little strained. So be compassionate, be patient. Everybody's going through their own thing. And now you're really trying to, you're with each other 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It can get a little tedious and can be a little challenging. Just remember, have fun and laugh, right? Find a way to laugh. There's a lot of humor in what's going on and the people's behavior. Just laugh about it if you can. Okay, so until next time, which will be next Friday, you live with intention, lead with integrity, and learn with inspiration. Have a great day. Stay safe and be well. Bye now.